This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, August 31st. But the year was 1142. It was the date that the Iroquois League was established with the aid of Hiawatha, 1142. It was on this day Henry VI becomes King of England. And how old was he? 9 months, 1422. It was on this day that the body of Jack the Ripper's first victim, Marianne Nichols, is found in Whitechapel, London's East End. In the end, police will investigate 11 murders. Only 5 can be firmly said to have been committed by Jack the Ripper. 1888. It was on this day that Theodore Roosevelt makes a speech in Kansas advocating a square deal, that property shall be the servant and not the master of the Commonwealth. 1910. It was on this day anthropologist Margaret Mead first arrives in Samoa, 1925. The RAF Fighter Command lost 39 aircraft, while the Germans on this day lost 41 aircraft, 1940. It was on this day Hurricane Carol hits New England. 70 will die. It's the costliest ever hurricane at the time, and the first storm whose name would be retired. 1954. On this day, Private Eye magazine reports John Lennon and Yoko Ono will be making an album. The cover, they will be naked. 1968. It was on this day George Harrison of the Beatles is found guilty of plagiarizing My Sweet Lord. It was on this day Emily and Will Harris plead guilty to the 1974 kidnapping of Patty Hearst. 1978. It was on this day Princess Anne, the only daughter of the Queen of England, announced her separation from her husband, Mark Phillips. But they stated they did not intend to get divorced, just separated. 1987. It was on this day that Michael Jackson's album Bad debuts on CBS TV, a national phenomenon. 1987. It was on this day, after a standoff siege at Ruby Ridge in the mountains of Idaho, with several hundred federal agents surrounding the house for 11 days, during which Randy Weaver, his wife, and one of his sons will be killed. 1992. It was on this day the Pentium computer beats world chess champ Garry Kasparov. 1994. It was on this day that Diana, Princess of Wales, dies in a car crash in a road tunnel in Paris. 1997. It was on this day looting, lawlessness in the city of New Orleans. following Hurricane Katrina. A curfew is placed on the entire city. 2005. It was on this day President Obama officially redesignates Alaska's Mount McKinley as Denali, its Native American name. 2015. It was on this day 1 year ago India removed citizen status for some 2 million people living in the state of Assam in India, leaving them off its new National Register of Citizens. 2019. And so there's good news and bad news, confusing news. Behind it all is the good news that this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, August 31st, 2020.